Welcome ladies and gentlemen, my name is Arsen and this is the Dynamic Modeling of Cities 2019 channel, and within this video we'll be teaching you guys how to use Tyflow within 3ds Max, which is a plugin that you need to download from a website called Tyflow Beta or the tyflow.com website. There should be a link in the description below. Click on that link in order to access it and download that version there. Go to the latest standard build, tick the I accept, and then go to V-Ray next or no V-Ray. From there, download it and then install it within your 3ds Max variant of 2017 to 2020 or 2016 even, and have that as a plugin within your 3ds Max program files. From there, go back into 3ds Max, launch it, and then you'll be able to use the Tyflow Particles. And in this video, I'm going to be highlighting the particles and how they work. So what you want to do is go into your geometry, and from there, go to Tyflow, click on there, click anywhere in the actual screen. You can click in any screen and you'll see the icon Tyflow and everything. Then go on your modify panel for that, then open the editor. Once you've opened the editor, you can start processing or doing things in the editor that will be appearing in your 3ds Max program as well. And they can lead to animations of particles that you can utilize within your research project or any architectural project. From here, we're going to use the birth effect, which you can just place on the screen. And with Tyflow, it does have a system that once you place something on the screen, it goes from top to bottom of the animations and it plays them in order. So what we're going to do is place the birth. We're not going to see too much on there except for maybe a slight dot because it's a birth particle and that's the first frame of the birth. And then all other birth particles are currently in the center, so you won't see anything else. It'll just be one constant dot throughout all the frames as we move the slide from the bottom to the other side of the screen at 100 frames, and it's still exactly the same outcome on the actual screen that you can see there in a perspective screen. From there, what you can do is increase the particles to say maybe 300 or actually 500. Let's try that and keep it the same stats there. Don't change anything there. And then from there, change the image to maybe large dots or maybe ticks or anything else that you do desire, but we may keep them as small dots just to showcase the impact of these particles with a greater density when it does come to that. From there, what you can do is change the position of that. So get the position icon, which is right over here, to help with that. So place that in, and that will create a surface for the actual birth of the particles to bounce off. As you see, you can put it as a surface, pivot, volume. We're just gonna leave it the same, so don't change too much there. Nothing will change in the frames per second for the animation at all. And then from there, what you want to do is add a speed. And speed is going to be the main interesting aspect of this, because speed can be utilized within this to change the timing of animation of the particles, but also to determine the direction of the particles. Because right now, as you can see, they will stem from one clear point. So let's just make these windows a little bit smaller. They'll start at one quick point and then slowly begin to spiral out from that and leads into all directions randomly. And this is happening by purpose, because within the default settings of the speed random 3D, in the title it has random 3D in there, what you'll be needing to do is changing the direction or maybe the velocity of that object as well. So there's a couple of things you can do. You can add velocity to it, you can change the timing if you want to, add some filters, but that's not the main goal. What you want to end up doing is changing the direction right over here, which can be at couple of options that you do have here: random 3D, random horizontal, particle X, Y, Z axis, and has all these other interesting things that you can link to other particles in order to create some interesting factors. And you can use these particles in any way to gain the outcome that you need. The outcome that we'll be gaining is the idea of planting a seed and leading to cultivation, and what will that happen as things spiral out. So what we can do is not keep it as random 3D because that will go vertically up in 3D space. We want to keep it horizontally, so why not keep it at random horizontal? And from there, you'll begin to see that the objects, or the dots, will only go through the horizontal axis with a random generated spawn for the directions of those cultivation from the seed as it keeps on growing, keeps on moving. You can use that as that one aspect, or you can use it as a way to trace paths, which we'll be doing in the next video. But you can change the dots to other sizes, as you can see here, put them as ticks, put them as spheres or boxes. You can do whatever you need to. It gives you options for that, and then you slowly see how it starts. So Tyflow is one object that can spiral into many. If you want to have another animation at the same time, to have like two particle effects going on at the same time, you can. All you need to do is add another Tyflow, keep it there, and then you have two icons for that. Then you open that editor, which open a second window screen, which you can edit, birth there, place that, and then you can do the exact same thing we've done on the other screen in order to get the same outcome, and then it leads to another spawn of a cultivation of a seed being planted and that spiraling out and growth happening from that. And that is the basic idea of how we use particles. There's other aspects to particles like particle physics, switch, binds, breaks, but that is more of an advanced technique at the moment. We're just showcasing the basic techniques, and in the next video, we'll be highlighting a point from this point, highlighting how to create collisions, and also pathways to track a creature's movement or person's movement within a certain area. And that is all for this video. I'll catch you guys later.